This is my Minecraft survival world. I've been working on it since December 2024. That's over a whole year. And while I have solved a lot of problems with a lot of farms, there's one problem that outshines them all. Well, looks like I'm almost out of food again. Let me just go get some more. Alright, no beef, no mutton, no chicken, no apples. I guess, okay. I guess I gotta go take care of some business here. I'm sorry. Looks like we're low on cows too. I don't have any wheat. If you haven't guessed already, I don't have an unlimited source of food, which is super annoying. So in this video, we are going to change that forever, with the addition of 3 new, super compact, super efficient, amazing looking farms. Before the video starts, hit that like button. It helps the algorithm out a ton, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. Thank you and enjoy the video. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the survival series. This is episode number 18. And today we are going to be doing another neighborhood. In the last episode, we made this beautiful neighborhood right here. We got 3 buildings with a bunch of villagers inside of them, ready to be traded with. Hello there. What's going on, my friends? How you doing? Hope you're doing really well. It seems to me like you're doing fantastic. All right, at ease, gentlemen, at ease. So today we are building the second part of this massive build in our quest to get all the trades in the game, basically. And all the trades are, of course, going to be as cheap as possible. Look at that, 1 emerald, 4 thorns too. That's pretty good. Thank you, sir. And in order to do that, we have George over here who converts our villagers into zombies, and then from there, we can heal them in the healing chamber. I got a bunch of potions of weakness, you know, I got the golden apples. All that stuff is ready to go, so we can get the best trades possible for all of our villagers. That being said, guys, let's jump right in and get started on the second neighborhood of villagers, which is going to be right over here across the water. I do also have to build a bunch of bridges, which I will probably do at some point. Yes, this village over here is going to be the food village, I've decided, and I'm going to make it basically a bunch of houses on docks, and we're going to have farmers and fishermen and all the lovely food stalls, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to do the exact same look for the neighborhood. These houses over here look amazing, but I have to change it up, so I'm thinking I'm going to do just a bunch of wooden stuff, like it's some kind of fishing community on the water. I'm not really sure which blocks I'm going to use yet. I might have to look up some references for that. Also, guys, I'm not sure if you've noticed, but I did change my shaders because I couldn't figure out why my armor was disappearing in the last episode. It was my shaders, and I couldn't fix it, so I needed to just change the shaders, basically. It's all good. It looks good. I like it. Not bad. We move on. All right, it's decided. This one will be the fisher, this one will be the butcher, and this one over here will be the farmer. And these 3 together will give me unlimited food. Unlimited food. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, and it's gonna look great. I'm super excited to get started. Before I can get started, though, I have to actually do a little bit of organizing. I don't like organizing. Oh, okay. I'll get this done real quick. I need to get better at organizing. I have chests all over my world. This iron farm build I did months ago, like 6 months ago. I still haven't cleaned up the chests from that build. They're still chilling here outside. Okay, organizing. Richard, I need your help organizing. Can you help me? I need a hand. I do. I'm serious, Richard. If you don't help me, so help me God, you're gonna get it. Teddy, hello. William, hello. Chiffy, hello. Richard. Oh, this is what I get for not doing an automatic sorting system. My own fault. Ugh, all done. It only took half an hour. Anyways, we are now ready to load up on whatever blocks I'm gonna use, and we can start building. Heck yeah. Let's go, William. Let's go, Teddy. And like I said, I'm gonna Like I said, I'm probably gonna do just regular oak wood for this build. I used a lot of spruce wood in the last build, so I'm gonna use oak wood this time, and I'm gonna make it look like a very fisherly village. Yes, sir. All right, guys, on the screen now, there should be some pictures of kind of what I want to do with this build. I'm not gonna do exactly what the pictures show, but it's just some reference. Anyways, I did collect a little bit of supplies to get this thing going. I'm probably gonna need a bunch more, but this is a decent start, and I really want to use the mud bricks. And I got a bunch of blue stuff from the nether because I want to add some color to these builds, and I think that blue will look really good alongside the water. That is what I am thinking. So with that said, I am gonna start doing a little bit of building, start to try to feel this build out, and let's hope for the best. I got this. Before I start working on the buildings, I actually decided to get some of the bridge in, and this is the design I came up for the bridge. I think it looks very, very nice. I just need to collect a bunch more moss blocks and probably some more of these flower things and stuff. I think that's a pretty cute looking bridge. We're using candles for lighting because, you know, I just like candles. I'm not sure how much of the bridge I'm actually going to do right now. I might just do a little bit with the platforms for the buildings, or I might just go all the way across and connect them up here and finish all the bridges. I'm not really sure. We'll see how I feel as I start to really build it, but I do need a whole bunch of moss blocks, like I just said. Okay, let's go. I also ran out of candles, so I'm here at the spider farm getting some string. Look at that. We have one section of the bridge completely done, and it looks absolutely amazing. I actually really like it. And I put a bunch of white flowers in these little pots because I wanted to match the candles, and I think it looks great. And from above here, it just, yeah, I like this bridge a lot, actually. I think it's a great design. I'm very happy with it. And I'm going to continue it on this way, and then I will get on to building the buildings. It's going to be awesome. If you haven't already, guys, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new. I do this often, and if you enjoy, then why not? I actually really like all these colors together. The browns, the burgundies almost. This is not like, what color is this? It's not orange. Would you call it terracotta? I'm not sure. Not red. Anyways, it looks great with all these other colors as well. The greens, the yellows, the white, the browns. Very earthy, very nice. All right, these two stretches of the bridge are all done and dusted, looking absolutely amazing, if I must say. And it looks even better at night. Look at that. That is looking really, really awesome. Okay, time to do some actual building of the buildings. Time to build some buildings. Yeah, and I'm going to start with this building right here. I don't remember which one it's going to be, but I'm going to get the foundation in and see how big this thing is actually going to be. Because I think that these footprints are a bit too small for what I'm going for. They will have to be increased in size a little bit. And I'm not sure if I want to actually keep this one on the land or bring it out into the water as well. Maybe somewhere further along the bridge. That could be pretty cool. Anyways, foundation. Alrighty then, we have a little bit of a foundation coming along here. I'm liking the footprint. I'm liking how big it is so far, but I think it might be a bit too centered, a bit too square. So we're gonna have to change some stuff up about that. I feel like these dock areas shouldn't be like symmetrical at all or anything like that. It's got to be kind of wild here, I feel. Kind of unruly, if you will. Okay, I've just had an idea. I'm gonna prop up the actual foundations of the building on stilts, basically. You know, you can't have a foundation in the water. It will rot. So we put it on stilts, keep it out of the water, and this will just kind of be a dock that goes all the way around. And I'm not gonna fill the entire square with a building. I think I might keep it into the back corner. Maybe put some boats and stuff down in here. So maybe put some boats and stuff down out here. It's gonna be cool. Something like this. I hope it works out. It's a bit crazy. It's like very haphazardly put together. It should work though. I just got to figure out how I'm gonna actually get in this thing, because right now there's no entrance. There's no way up onto the actual foundation itself, so I gotta figure that out. Anyways, I like it. I am liking it. I think it's cooler than having just a box. Gotta give it a little bit of character, you know? Do you know what I'm saying? Alright, here is my idea. I love this idea of having the boats as the pathway to the ladder to get up onto the platform. But there's something weird happening. I can't walk on these things. Look at this. Hey, why can't I walk on top of these boats? I feel like I should be able to, but unfortunately, I might have to think of a different system here. Although I really do like this idea. Oh man, I want this to work. That's such a good idea. Oh, come on. Oh, wait. Oh, it's working. Hold on. What the heck? Oh, I can run across them. Okay, as long as I'm running, it works. As soon as I start walking, though. Oh, okay, it's working now. What? Why is it working now? What the heck? Okay, well, that's good news. Hey, I love that. That's such a good entranceway. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Guys, leave a like for the boats. That's a great idea I just came up with. I'm a genius. God. Thank you for watching. And just like that, we have a beautiful little platform to start building on. Let's go. I'm loving this build so far. Oh my god. Tell me I'm not onto something here. Look at that. That's a fishing hook if I've ever seen one. I'm onto something. This is great. I'm still feeling out this blue nylium stuff. That's what it's called, right? Oh, warped block. Why couldn't I say that? Why did I think it was whatever? Anyways, I'm still playing around with it and thinking about it. I do like the way it looks. It looks very sea weathered, almost like coral. It is very blue though, which is not a bad thing. We do like color. We do like color indeed. You know what? Maybe I feel like going a bit crazy with the color on this one. I think the blue's nice. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it, and nobody can stop me. After all, it's my Minecraft world. Yep, let's go. Although the blue looks good, I think I can't do the blue just on its own. It looks a bit too out of place. I do want to use the blue, but I need to make sure it looks like it belongs here. Nah, that's not really looking correct. I don't know what's wrong here. I got to think about this for a minute. Okay, this is looking interesting. I have a railing here now, which is really nice, and I can jump to it. Very good, very good. I extended this deck out a little bit more so I could add another one of these over on this side because I really like that idea. I think it's really cool. You know, some fish might be over there, some fish might be over here. Genius. I'm not too sure about these guys though. I like the colors with the blue, but the theme doesn't really match, so I'm not really sure where to go from here. I'll just have to do some more experimenting. Yes, sir. All right, I fixed this up a little bit to make it look even better. This bottom part is a blast furnace, but I just needed it to look like something mechanical that could bring this chain up and down. That's why I put the lever on here. Down is down, up is up. Right now, it's kind of in the upwards position because it's out of the water, so I'll just leave it up here, and that looks pretty good. I think I might maybe I'll put another one on this side just for the look. Maybe not. I might put like a button or something on this side just because. There, that looks pretty good. I like that. Let's do one more of those. Just gonna add the chain now, and this one I'm gonna put down in the depths. Might as well. It's gotta be catching some fish, you know? Nice. Okay, that will capture some fish, and it can be in the downward position, looking very nice. One more final touch. Boom. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I love this build so far. I'm having a great time. And back to the problem at hand. These walls need to go somewhere good, I'm hoping. All right, I've been experimenting for quite some time, and look at this. It has really started to come together. I love these colors. I added a bunch of the acacia logs for an orange color because orange and blue just look great together, and I think this is a really good vibe. I like it a lot, and I think I'm gonna add a secondary level to this building, of course, with even more amazing colors and details. But hopefully you guys like this so far. I'm loving this so far. This looks awesome. As for the interior, nothing has happened yet. Yep, I'm probably gonna make the second level with these stairs like this here, using these trapdoors. I think that's a really good idea. It looks really nice. You don't always have to use stairs the regular way, and you can put these away, which is nice. They don't have to be, or it could be a really tight staircase. Anyways, let's try doing some stuff on the inside here and getting a second level on this thing. I'm actually really liking the atmosphere that these new shaders bring to the world. It is quite beautiful. A little morning mist never hurt nobody. That looks really pretty. And I don't know if you noticed, but I'm actually using the copper torch, which I haven't used before because it is green. And I think that the green, the orange, and the blues, those are all going to go very, very well together. The proof is in the pudding, as you can see. And I am waxing these lanterns so they don't turn green. I want these ones to stay orange. I think that'll look better than the green color. Although the green would look good too. But I think the orange lantern is just better. Okay, let's move on. Well, I've got the floor for the second level in. Now I just have to decide what I want this to look like. I don't know if I want it to just go straight up into another box. That might be a little bit too boring. We might have to change things up a little bit here. Maybe I'll bring it in a level? I'm not too sure. So I'm trying something completely different on the top here. I've never done something like this before, and I hope it works out. I can kind of show you what I have so far. It's not going to look like much, but I can tell you it might look cool. And I did build this over here. It's another one of those big crane things, but this one's even larger with 2 droppers on it, which is really nice. Gonna get lots of fish with that, of course, of course. Anyways, I'm thinking of having this upstairs place be kind of more of an open concept where you can just kind of look out anywhere you want to, but I'm gonna try my best to enclose the ceiling as to not get rained on. And I'm thinking of using banners to try to cover up some of these corners, and if it looks good, it looks good. If it doesn't, we can try something else, but it's worth a shot at least. I think it might look cool. All right, so I'm gonna make 64 white banners, might as well, and then I'm gonna change the color to blue if I can. I have green, I have black, I have orange. I can make some orange ones as well. That might look good. I don't have any blue dye, which is interesting, but no big deal. Wait, how do I make orange banner? Oh, do I have to make orange wool first and then make it into a banner? Okay. I will just leave you guys here. You can chill in there, and I will make some orange wool, some sticks, and an orange banner. There we go. Very nice. Oh, I only got 2. Okay, I need more orange dye. All right. Okay, we have some blue dye. We have some orange dye. Let's make a couple more orange wool, and we'll make a couple of blue wool, and we'll make some freaking banners. 15 banners. Let's start with that. I don't even know if I'm gonna finish with these banners, but we'll see. And actually, this blue might not be the right blue. Yeah, it's a bit too blue if you ask me. I need like a turquoise. Okay, so green dye and blue dye makes cyan dye. That might be the dye that I'm looking for. Let's see. I can only make 1 banner. I have to go get more blue dye, but this color should be much closer to what I want. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. That is perfect. I need more blue dye then. Is there an easier way to get blue dye than to collect these flowers? Sometimes it takes a long time to get enough. Let me know in the comments. I really hope there is a better way. Actually, scratch that. I think I know how. I just need to have the proper villagers, actually. I think I need a dyer, or whatever the heck it's called, which is on my list of things to do. So probably in the next episode, I will have all the dyes I need. Anyways, for this episode, I will just collect the blue flowers. It's okay. I got time. And there seems to be a ton of blue flowers outside of my storage system, so this is okay. Alright, there we go, 30 blue dye, and that will make 60 cyan dye, which is amazing. And then we can make almost 60 cyan wool. Actually, 2 more wool, actually, and I can get another banner, but that's okay. We have 10 cyan banners and 10 orange banners. That is a good start. Well, with that little side quest done, we can get back to working now. I think I like the look of that, how it cuts off the corners a bit like that, but I don't like how these banners are just floating there. I need to exchange this 1 corner piece with a block, and that should fix it, make it look much neater. Boom, just like that. Yeah, very good. Now the banners are actually attached to something and not floating. Yes, I do like that idea a lot, actually. And I put lanterns underneath of them as well, just for the lighting. I still have to add a little something on top to cover the whole thing up, but that is looking good. All right, here is the roof that I chose to make. I like it a lot. I think it looks very fisherman hut-like. Also very festive and nice and good. I like it. Up here, I am actually just gonna add a bunch of chains and stuff. You know, when you catch a big fish, you gotta hang it up. And what better place to hang it up than the roof, where it gets all the natural light and the natural breeze. Yes, that looks very good. And to finish it off up here, I'm gonna add a bunch of barrels, because, you know, it's a fisher hut. You gotta have your barrels. Yeah, perfect. Maybe one right there. Why not? One right in the middle here. Let's stack a couple right here like this. Yes, very good. I like it. That's a fisher hut if I've seen one. And that looks absolutely amazing. I love this build, guys. This was so fun to build as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, there's one thing left to do though, and that is the interior, where we're gonna have a couple of dudes selling fish, of course. And while I'm at it with the barrels, I'm gonna add a couple just here and there down on the docks, just to make it look like some storage and stuff. I think that's a good idea. Excuse me, lads. What do you think you're doing? Okay, I'm trying to get in there, all right? You're gonna have to go. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. It's your own fault, though. As you can see, guys, the interior is pretty well finished. I'm only gonna have 3 guys in here. I'm not gonna be visiting that much. I don't need that much food, honestly. So it's pretty plain Jane, just the way they like it. But they do have a couple of cacti here and there, and they also put some cacti up here. They like it. I like it. Everyone likes it. It's a vibe. And for some reason, they have this nasty dripping thing out here. This nasty dripping spore. And it's just fumigating the entire place. It's fine. If they like it, I like it. You got spores all in the air and stuff. Oh, this place is gonna be diseased, but it's okay. Hey, what do you think you're doing? What did I tell your friends? You can't be in there. I'm sorry. Well, guys, the only thing left to do with this build behind me is get some villagers inside, but I think I'm gonna wait until the last thing to do that. I got 2 more houses to build before I do that, and the reason for that is I have to build a train track basically to get here, and I just don't want to do that right now, so I'm gonna do it last, okay? Stick around to see if they make it or if they die. Let's go. So the next building is gonna be the butcher's house, and I think you use smokers for the butchers, which will be really nice because I'll have unlimited like steak and stuff, I think. But I don't know if I want to move it more onto the water or if I like having it half on, half off. I think the half on, half off of the water could be pretty cool depending on how I play my cards, but I am gonna do pretty much the same vibes as this. It's going to be its own separate entity, of course, but it is one village, so it all has to be concise and continuous, I guess. Yeah, I like this position for this house, so I'm going to start building this thing, and let's freaking go. You know what? Scratch all that. I think it'd be really fun to do 3 separate looking builds in this one spot. The fishers have their fishing hut behind me. The butchers will have a butchery shop right here, and it'll look completely different with like maybe like some smokestacks or something like that. And then the farmers behind me there will have like a hillside with a bunch of farms on it, and it's gonna look absolutely legitness. It's gonna look so sick. I'm just full of good ideas today. That being said, the foundations for this thing is gonna be made out of scaffolding, I think. This is subject to change. I'm not actually sure if this is actually gonna be the final product. I'm just experimenting. I thought it might be a good idea, you know, it'd be easy for the butcher's blood and stuff and all that kind of stuff to just pour through. It'd be easy to clean for them. I don't know, it's an idea. I'm gonna get some walls up on this thing and see how it looks. Yeah, never mind everything I just said. I just had a great idea, and I'm gonna use some of this deep slate, just regular deep slate, not the deep slate bricks, 'cause I've never used it in a build, and I think it'll look really good as a base for the butcher shop. And this, it was an idea. I don't think it was a great idea, but let's just move on. Now that is a foundation. I think I'm gonna do the same thing as this though, where I don't just have the entire foundation be the entire building itself. I'm gonna have the main building kind of off to one side here, and I'll have a staircase going down this way so we can get up both ways and go through either way if we want. And I'll probably even do a third staircase right here that leads to this pathway. It's just gonna be entrances at all sides. Oh yeah, and I have to fix this. I'm gonna have this going all the way down in the water so it looks like the foundation goes down to the very bottom, because it will. It's a good thing this is easy to remove. Get all this out of here. Okay, there we go. Now that is a foundation. Look at that. All the way down, covering all the space. It's looking amazing. Now we have a staircase here, we have a staircase here, and we have a staircase over here. I think I'm going to put the main entrance to this place right here and have the building kind of tucked away into this corner so that I can have kind of a deck on this side here with this staircase and that staircase connected to it. I think that'll be probably the best situation for this. All right, guys, I'm here at my iron farm. I am going to put all this iron to good use. Look at this. That is a lot of iron, and I'm gonna put it to good use. I'm gonna make a bunch of anvils here. Let's see, 64 plus 21. Okay, that should be good to start. And I am gonna use the anvils basically as railings. There we go. That's a lot of anvils. Hey, it looks good. I like it. These are probably some of the most sturdy railings you've ever seen in your life. I'm thinking of using dark oak for this build, but I'm not entirely sure if it's going to look too dark, so I might actually try pale oak as well. So I'm going to gather some of this, and then I'm going to gather some pale oak, and I will compare the two. Or I could do mangrove. That could be cool too. We'll try them all. We will try them all. Okay, now hear me out. Boom. What do you think of that? Pretty red. It almost looks like flesh. Oh, jeez. Okay. Do I want that, though? Let me try some other woods. Here are my choices. I got the pale oak, but without stripping it. I have the stripped pale oak, which I think is too white, but also it could be cool. I'm kind of leaning mostly towards the dark oak stripped. That might be the vibes. I think this is just a bit too red. I could use this for, like, the roof or something, but I do have a bunch of mangrove right here, and I don't want it to clash, so we got something to think about. I'm kind of also leaning towards the pale oak regular, but I think it's a bit too gray, and I don't want this whole thing to just be gray. We like color. As you can see, we want a whole bunch of color around here. So I think I am going to do the dark oak and maybe add in some of the either pale oak, or I'll add in some of the mangrove. As you can see, I have a pretty interesting shape happening here. I don't know if I'm going to keep the ends of these. I might want to swap them out with something a little bit more interesting. Maybe something like this on the ends, and then I can add some chains or something coming down to the ground. That might be kind of interesting. Either way, we got some good progress going here. I kind of accidentally just stumbled upon this building technique. I didn't even know it was possible. I have this 1/4 column of deep slate brick, which is really strange, but it's actually just one stair turned sideways connecting to this stair. I didn't know that was even possible though. It looks very interesting, and I wonder if I could fly through it. Here we go. Ooh, okay, I hit my head, but we can do it. All right, we're stuck, but it's possible. It is definitely possible. Ow, my head. I guess it's also possible with the deep slate itself, do that same building technique. It's just not as noticeable, but I don't think I liked the dark oak in the wall anyways, so this will have to do. I can still fly through it, so it's all I really care about. It's a nice, interesting wall there. And I was thinking for the front entrance here, just to have kind of like an overhang, something like this. Yeah, that looks good. I might just leave these open without any doors. I think that might be a kind of a cool vibe. I'm actually opting to change this wall. I'm probably going to keep that little window in the middle here, but I want the rest of the wall to be this single line of window type thing. I just want it to kind of look like it's sort of ventilation, because, you know, this is a stinky place. It's the butcher shop after all, so it's going to be very smelly, but I still want this little thing in the middle here. We'll give it our best shot, try and make it look as good as possible. Or I could do that. Boom. That's kind of cool. Yeah, you know what? This is my favorite. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to keep it like this. No more flying through. Oh, it's okay. We have other places we can fly. Okay, there we go. All the walls are in and ventilated, and I opted to make the entranceway a little bit smaller just so I could have this pillar connected to this one here. I think that just looked tighter and more sturdy. I think it's just better that way. From afar, this thing is really coming along. I really like the shape of this, and in conjunction with that, I do like how they're kind of facing towards each other, and the main entrances are very close at hand. It's really come together. Well, as you can see, the inside is looking more like a jail now than anything else, but that can be changed. With the lanterns, it still looks like a jail, unfortunately. This is something else I've never tried as well. I'm just making stairs with stairs. I'm using stairs all the way down, and it leaves this little hole, which actually looks kind of cool. Okay, this is looking more like a blacksmith than a butcher shop to me, so I have to change some stuff up. I'm thinking some of the walls need to change. I'll put something on top of here, and it'll all come together. Okay, that looks much better with the white on the front there. It makes it look more welcoming, I would say. It's less of a dungeon as it is a business. Anyways, it looks good. I'm gonna try something absolutely insane for the roof here. I hope it works. Let's see. Yeah, this might be a bit crazy, but I'm gonna stick with it and see if I can make it work, because I kind of like it. There's just this one part here that looks like it's floating, so I'm gonna have to figure out what to do there, but the rest of it looks really good. We have a good curve going with this roof, and I like it. Also, I chose to use the blue in order to match the blue over here, you know, keep it a little bit concise at least. I think it's a good idea. So this part works really good, but we have to do the same thing on this side, and that might be a little bit difficult because this shape right here is very interesting. So we're gonna have to figure out how to get this roof to look good, including this shape. It's gonna be a challenge. As for this floating bit here, I think all I have to do is add some slab, and yeah, okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. It's thicker. It looks like it won't break on its own weight, at least. It looks so good, but I don't know how I'm gonna hold this roof up with this little area right here. Ay, ay, ay. We got problems. We got problems. I guess the obvious choice would just to be bring this over and have it come down. Where does this connect up to? Yeah, you see, if this was symmetrical, which it is not, that would work. But because it's not symmetrical, we're gonna have to figure something else out. Okay, I think I figured it out. That looks pretty good. All I did here was connect this out here, but I don't have that single pillar coming down here. I have more supports at the back there, which I will fill in with some walls, and maybe I'll make a little garden nook up here or something. That might look pretty good. And yeah, it's holding up the roof. It works very, very well. And I'll probably have to put an extra support in these corners as well, so it doesn't look like it's just putting all the strain on this one corner here. Something like this. We have a little bit of support on these corners just to hold it up even more. Filled in the roof with a lantern. Got some of these plants, and I might put some, I might put some dirt down right there in the middle and give it some bone meal. Just make a little bit of a garden type thing. Might look pretty good. All right, something like that. It might look a little bit tight, but let's just take a look from afar and see how tight it actually looks. I actually don't think it looks that bad. Kind of cute, actually. I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. That is looking pretty good. As for the front side of this house, I like it. I do have to remember to strip all these logs so I don't have these random regular logs everywhere. I don't remember doing this, but I think what happened was when I was bone mealing up there, somehow it transferred down to this stuff because this is just regular deep slate. It's not cobbled deep slate or anything, so it must have just transferred down here somewhere from up there. It's a magical power, isn't it? Wow. Walls are in, looking amazing. I have a dark oak door out here leading to the stairway that goes down to the bottom floor. It's coming along, guys. Okay, there we go. The roof is all on, looking amazing from the inside. Out here, we can still walk around. Very good. And let's take a look from afar. Oh yeah, that looks so good. I love that. The only thing is, I'm not sure if I like how flat this side is. I might add a little bit of an outcropping right here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick and I'll come back. All right, that looks better. More dynamic, more happening. I love it. And check this out. I actually ended up making this house 3 stories because you gotta be able to come through this door. So we have this last attic area here. I'm gonna put probably some chests and stuff in here, but here is the 2nd floor. Very, very nice. You gotta go this way, down, and here we will have a bunch of traders. This area is pretty small, so I think I may end up using the 2nd floor for some more traders if I need to, but I'm gonna start with just this bottom floor with the traders. Keep it an open concept. It's looking very, very nice. I love this build. This build is really awesome. Both of these builds so far have been just so fun to do, actually. They're awesome builds. I hope you guys think so as well. And if you do, please subscribe, of course. I'm just adding a whole bunch of details, a whole bunch of flowers around this entire thing. It's gonna be the most beautiful build of all time, I think. I also added these planters outside of the build just to make it even more beautiful. As you can see, look at that. Wow, that is pretty. All right, guys, this build is 100% complete. I'm calling it there. I have the interior done on the bottom here. We're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 butchers in here. It should be enough. I don't think I'm gonna have to use the 2nd floor, but I do have 3 more smokers in here just in case I need them. And up on the top floor, there's not gonna be anything. I'm gonna leave this blank, you know, maybe I'll need it for some storage in the future, but this build is 100% done. And I honestly think this is one of my best houses I've ever built. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, guys, don't go anywhere though. We have one more build to do before we can get our villagers in here, and that is a farm. I'm gonna make probably 3 individual farming plots on this hill behind me, and that should be enough for my farmers to get me a lot of wheat, a lot of carrots, whatever I need, a lot of bread. They also sell cookies, which is cool, so I'll have lots of cookies. Anyways, let's move on to the 3rd and final build of the video. If you have made it this far, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe and enjoy the rest of the video. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a couple of days actually in real life, and I've got a little bit of work done. Take a look at this. We have a villager. He's farming away. He's doing a good job. I'm gonna give him some snacks later, probably. Doesn't matter. Anyways, we have this track here going all the way from over here, leading to our farmland, which is awesome. The reason this has taken me a couple days is because I've done some redstone work, and I'll show you that now. It's not good. Really, it really isn't, but I really want this to be an automatic food farm, or at least an automatic wheat farm. That's basically what it is so far. This is what I have. It's all connected up into a single chest, all 3 of these farms. They are all connected in this chest right here, and you can see there's some wheat, there's some seeds. It is working. I'm actually gonna let this go for a little bit longer, and I will report back with our findings because I want to know exactly how much wheat this guy is gonna give us, and if 3 is gonna be enough. It should be fine. I don't need that much wheat in my world these days, but you never know. We might have a hankering for some bread. Anyways, this is where it's at. I'm gonna try to figure out the look of these places now before I do anything else, and yeah, we're making progress. There's no escape. There is no escape. Bro, what is going on? He's been standing here forever. He's trying to get somewhere, I think, but this is your home, okay? You gotta get to work. What do you got for me? Potatoes and carrots for emeralds, eh? Interesting. This is the completed design of the little farm things I'm making. I think it looks really good, actually, and I know that I didn't really show the process of this, but there's not much to show. It's just a little domed structure with a tree on top, actually, because I thought that was funny. But I'm basically going to speed run for you guys the next 2 of these, because I know this video has been pretty long, so I don't want to waste your time any longer. I'm gonna get these in and make this place look really good, and I'll see you in a little bit. I'm putting a bunch of wheat around everywhere too, because you know this is farmland. You gotta have the wheat all over the place. As for the wheat stores over here, actually, it's not working as well as I would like. I have 4 wheat and 17 seeds, 2 bone meal. I'm not actually sure how these farms actually work, so I might have to do a little bit of... What are you doing? Get back to work, mister. I might have to do a little bit of experimenting to actually figure out how these work, but yeah, it's all right. Probably get a little bit more light in here, actually. Kind of a dark room now that I'm looking at it. It's all right. You like it, right? You like solitude? Yeah, all right. Enjoy. I'll see you later. But yeah, I ended up using a bunch of mangrove as well because I wanted to match the pathway a little bit at least. And I used some green and some stone and some browns, just making it look very natural. It is really nice, I think. And I used the candles again because I just love candles. I can't get enough of the candles. Obviously, I mean, they're kind of everywhere now, so might as well keep going with the candles. I think I might do a different tree on each one of these things just to give it a little bit of uniqueness, but they will all look pretty similar to this one. Anyways, I'm gonna do that real quick. BRB. I don't really understand why they're doing this. I got another dude in here and they're both just staring out the front door. But as soon as I block their path, they usually just get back to work. Yeah, see, there he goes. Oh, he's back. Hello. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe you guys can tell me what I'm doing wrong here, because I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Anyways, about half done the second one here. I am giving each of these guys a bed because I think that might help them realize that this is their home and it's not somewhere out there. Right, buddy? Come on, get to work. Come on, get to work. All right, I got 2 out of 3 domiciles completely done. This one is pretty epic because this guy, he's got a bread trade, and I like that. Infinite bread. Very, very nice. Got to start on the 3rd one there in the background, and I'm just going to get the next worker into place. I'm going to get him to go up these stairs and into his little home. He was zombified. He was healed, and now he's ready to go on his way to his new home. Goodbye, sir. There he goes. Oh my god. Oh, we gotta beat him there. We gotta beat him there. Look at him go. Jeez, he's looking real good down there. Whoa. And he is in. Welcome to your new domicile. Your new amazing home, brother. You're gonna like it here, I promise. All right, and looks like we got another bread trader, which is nice. I like the bread trades. Boom. Look at all that bread. Thank you for baking so much. How long did it take you to bake this much bread? Oh my gosh. Such a hard worker. More cookies? I don't really care about cookies. I got enough of them already. Holy, look at all that bread too. Oh my god, they're working hard. They're working hard. I'm just about finished this 3rd home here, and I am gonna place a cherry blossom on the top of this one. Hopefully it looks good. These 2 are very straight up and down, which I like. So if this cherry blossom is not as pleasing as these, I may have to change it, but I do want some more color in that. Oh, I don't think it gets much more straight up and down than that for cherry blossoms. I could add a little bit going off this direction just to make it look a little bit more balanced, but hey, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see. It's all right. I wonder if I should make it custom, maybe to look more like this, but with the cherry blossoms. There we go. I'm just kidding. It's not done yet. That would be funny though, eh? Honestly, it's like a beacon. All right, I think I finished it. Yeah, I like that shape. It's very fluffy. That looks great. Nice and straight up and down, nice and full, looking really pink and beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted. Now, I just have to add a couple more details to this house, add some details on the ground around here, and this will be done, I believe. These 3 builds together plus my iron farm actually look pretty awesome. I'm really happy with them so far. Hopefully you guys like them as well. Leave a comment. All right, a bunch of details added, and I think I am done with this area. It looks amazing. It looks perfect. I love it. It's like each guy has their own little gnome home or something. I don't know. It's fine. Anyways, I gotta move on to these other homes here. I have to get a few more villagers in place. It's all ready and set up to go. I just have to replace this block here. Oh no. That block there with a honey block so that he won't be able to jump out once he's in. Yes, it should be perfect. Okay, honey blocks are in place. Let's get some dudes in here. Gotta make sure we don't run out of dudes, though, if you know what I mean. Okay. There he goes. There he goes. So sad to see them leave the nest. All right, perfect. You're in the spot. You're in the spot. Let's get you out of there. How do I get you out of there without hurting you? Oh, dear. There we go. Welcome. Butcher. Novice. Okay, nice. Rabbit stew. I've never heard of a rabbit stew before. Can I grab my thing in there? Oh, I already got the minecart. Never mind. Don't talk to me. All right, dude. I got some emeralds. Let's see what you got for me. Rabbit stew. You can actually keep the rabbit stew. I just want to know what you have next time. Okay. Well, he's just giving it right back. Oh, coal trade. That's weird. I can get cooked chicken, though, which is nice. Oh, he has my emeralds, brother. There we go. Emeralds. Thank you. Oh, yeah. So much chicken. I don't even like chicken. He took my emeralds again. Come on. Stop taking my emeralds. Raw mutton for emeralds. Raw beef for emeralds. I kind of want cooked beef for emeralds. No, I mean emeralds for cooked beef. That's what I want. That would be perfect if that's a thing. You don't know how much I've sacrificed for this. Dried kelp block? What are these trades, bro? That's crazy. And sweet berries. What? I guess I could make a sweet berry farm or something. The dried kelp does not seem worth it. The beef does not seem worth it. And the raw mutton does not seem worth it. The chicken is cool. Like, that's unlimited chicken. I like that. I wish it was beef, but what can you do? Anyways, I'm gonna fill this place with a bunch of butchers. And, it's gonna be... You're gonna have some friends soon, all right? Wait for it. Oh, welcome. Welcome. Get in there. Oh, why would you do that? Okay, okay. You can stay there. I don't have the patience for you right now. This is your new home. Best of luck to you, sir. All right, I don't actually know what's happening here. It's daytime, and this guy is not burning alive, which is interesting. Maybe it's because he's, like, kind of in the water, in the boat. I don't really know, but he has a friend now. These guys can just chill together, I guess. It's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, it is done. I have filled this entire place. What happened here? Oh, there must have been a zombie invasion. Oh, man. All right, well, that's okay. I have lots of weakness potions, so I will heal these guys up in the future. They are a-okay where they are. I'll have to make sure to make this place perfectly safe. I don't know where they would have come from because there's a lot of light around here. They would have had to spawn pretty far away. Maybe somewhere around here. I need some more light. Anyways, we got all the dudes in there. They're doing real nice. And over here, over here, we have some nice fishermen. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I actually really like this 1 emerald for a campfire. That's a really nice trade. Hello there, Mr. Fisherman. How are you doing? Hopefully you guys enjoy your stay here. Let me just fix this real quick. There, now you can walk across. Oh, let me just fix this real quick. There you go. Now you can. Oh, let me just fix this real quick. Let me just fix this real quick. There, now we can walk all the way across it. No problem. Oh, okay. So it's not the... It's not the most efficient thing, but it works sometimes. Anyways, with the addition of our dudes indoors, we have completed these 3 builds. And now we have unlimited infinite food forever. And it's awesome. I really like this build. Hopefully you guys did too. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, you know the deal. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.